Yeah, I mean, obviously, I got to, play against him a few times over the past 5 years, and to see the work he puts in, and his competitiveness day in day out. Yeah, it's fun.
What has this adjustment period been like for you? Just going from being in one place for so many years and then now being on your second city in your
I mean, well, technically, it's
yeah
my fourth.
technically.
Yeah, it's part of the game, right? Like guys do it every year. I was very fortunate to be in one spot as long as I was. But now it's my turn to bounce around a little bit. So you take it for what it is. You show up every day. You work hard. Be a good teammate. Try to help your team win games.
How about the adjustment for your family coming back to the East Coast? I imagine you have a lot of people asking for tickets for opening night.
Yeah, well, luckily my wife's grown accustomed to handling that. So I feel bad for her. But it's at the end of the day, it's closer to friends and family. There will be more ticket requests, but it's game day is game day. You wake up with one goal in mind, and how can you help your team win a game tonight? So, yeah.
We were talking about it a bit before, but the familiarity of knowing the roads around here, coming kind of back home, like are you pinching yourself a little bit with some of these, I guess, familiar settings?
Well, it's so it's not something we're not used to. Obviously, we'd come back in the summer. We spend a lot of summers back here. So I guess the weird thing is just end of summer, beginning of fall, where you're not leaving to go back to LA. You're sticking around. Your kids are going to school. So I think more so as a transition for my kids, and they're doing a great job of that. But obviously for me coming here, I've been lucky. I've been here the past 6 weeks, so coming in here, skating, working out with these guys every day, you get familiar with them and the facility pretty quickly.
Have you had many conversations with Benny about about technique, about goaltending?
Yeah. I know. Been fortunate to work with him a few times over the past couple weeks, and get his take on how he wants goalies to play, and it's great conversations back and forth, like my reads, his reads, and I think it's I'm looking forward to working with him. Yeah.
How do you walk in here with 3 Stanley Cup rings? This is a team that's pushing and took a step back last year. What can you impart to this group other than just doing your job?
Well, I wouldn't say they took a step back. I mean, they were still,
Playoff-wise,
yeah. Well, yeah, they didn't go as far as the year before, but they were still one of the top teams in the league last year, as they were the year before. So, that's the way it goes into playoffs. Sometimes you run into a hot goalie, a hot team. It's the way it works. But I think with management bringing in me and Nicky and Wheels, like guys like that played for a few years and had big playoff experience. I think just having those type of people in the locker room, and guys that can speak up when time's right, and let the guys play when time's right. So just hopefully that presence helps. Yeah.
Did you change your training and all this summer, knowing you weren't coming back as a number one, as a starter on opening night? It was more of a different role.
No,
coming back this season.
No, you prepare to play, right? Like you got a couple months, 2-3 months, maybe 4 months for some guys. Prepare for the season, and you prepare. You try to come in as great a shape as possible, and prepared to handle whatever gets thrown your way. So I don't feel like I changed anything. Just kind of approach it like I always would.
When you look back at last year, were there certain areas that you were able to identify that you know you need to improve on, or do you not really look back on the year? You just kind of look ahead.
No, there's always every year there's you kind of go through it. What went well, what didn't go so well, and every year you got stuff on both sides of it. So and that's something fortunate enough been able to work with Benny a little bit on the past few weeks, and it's I'm looking for it. Like there's stuff you got to prove on every year, right? So there's never a perfect goalie. There's always things you can get better at, no matter how the season went the year before. And that's what I've tried to do over the past couple months and continue to do throughout the season.
I noticed the hey, 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 hey on the back of the helmet. How different is that song going to hit on the home side?
It'll be nice hearing it. Yeah, it's been a few years since I enjoyed it. And also, I let my kids do the back plate, so that's what my son came up with that idea. He likes the goal song, so that was his pick.